Good morning, littles. I'm the Story Fairy, and I'm here this morning to read you one of our favorite books in my family. Yes, fairies have families too. I have a little girl and a little boy, and they can be fairies too. They're fairies too. Sometimes they're imps. Ask your mom and dad what that means. The story we're going to read today is called The Little Engine That Could. And this is a classic book, a very good story with a very good lesson hiding inside of it. As we read the book, try to use your beautiful brain to think of the beautiful lesson that's hiding inside of this book. And at the end, we'll talk about what that lesson might be. Let's read and see what this book is about. And as usual, I don't show you pictures. So sorry, Finn. So sorry, everyone else that likes pictures. I like you to make a picture in your own brain. I like you to imagine, what would that look like to me? When there are pictures, we're given a picture, but we can use our brains. That's called visualizing. And when you're reading, that's a very powerful thing to do, to visualize and make a picture in your own head. So, I will not show you pictures. Okay, let's read this story. Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls, dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads, and the funniest little toy clown that you ever did see. And there were cars full of engines, full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture books, picture puzzles, and every kind of thing that a boy or a girl could want. How exciting, huh? But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfasts, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops, and lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. What were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let us ask him to help us. So the girls, the toys, and the dolls all cried out together, Please, shiny new engine, won't you pull our train over the mountain? Our engine's broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side will not have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the shiny new engine snorted, I pull you? I'm a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you ever dreamed of. My train has sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining car where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and parlor cars in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out of big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where engines live when they are not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let us ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag and the big strong engine came to a stop. "Please, oh please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys together, "won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine is broken down and the good little boys and girls on the other side will not have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the big strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight train. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I will not pull the likes of you." And the freight engine puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. That's a word you should have your mama look up for you. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. "Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "The freight engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he can help us." So the little toy clown waved his flag and the dingy, rusty old engine stopped. "Please, kind engine," cried all the dolls and toys together, "won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine is broken down and the boys and girls on the other side will not have any toys to play with or any good food to eat unless you help us." But the rusty old engine sighed, "I'm so tired. I must rest my weary, weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot." And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging, "I cannot. I cannot. I cannot." Then indeed the little train was very sad, and the dolls and the toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "Here's another engine coming, a blue engine, a little one. Maybe she'll help us." The little engine came chug, chug, chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. "What's the matter, my friends?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side will not have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please, help us, little blue engine." "I'm not very big," said the little blue engine. "They use me only for switching engines in the yard. I have not been over the mountain." "But we must get over the mountain before the children awake," said the dolls and the toys. The little engine looked up and saw the tears in the dolls' eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or any good food to eat unless she helped them. Then she said, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." And she hooked herself up to the little train. She tugged and she pulled and she tugged, and slowly, slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and the dolls and the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. "I think I can. I 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 think I can. Up, up, up. Faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed, until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. "Hooray! Hooray!" said the little clown and all the dolls and toys. "The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine." And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say, as she puffed down the mountain, "I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could." The end. Wow, what a great story. Wow, first of all, how did the little clown think? Did he ever give up? No, he never gave up. He always tried. When he saw another train coming by, he would ask, "Do you think you could help us?" He would try and try. He never gave up. That's the first lesson from this story, that we should never, ever give up. Because the harder we try, the closer we can get to the things we want to have happen. The other thing that's in this book is a way of thinking with your brain. You can think about the good things. You can say, "I think I can do that math worksheet. I think I can build that tower that seems like it might be kind of hard to build. I think I can put my dishes in the sink for my mama. I think I can make my bed even though it's hard." If you think you can, it will be so much easier for you to learn how to do these things in an awesome way. If you think you can't, you're going to make it harder for yourselves. You're going to absolutely have a hard time if you keep telling yourself, "I can't do it. I can't write the alphabet. I can't read this book, Mama. I can't read it." If you tell yourself you can't, your brain is going to have a harder time learning. Always think the happy thoughts, littles. If you think the happy thoughts, you will get so much joy and so many rewards, and you will make your mama and daddy so very proud if you can think positively instead of thinking bad, unhappy thoughts. That little engine was tiny, wasn't she? And she pulled that train all the way over the mountain just by telling herself, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." And guess what? You can do that too. Now, thank you for watching this story. I send you all of my love from my heart. I hope you have a beautiful day, and please let me know what you would like me to read for you next, or if you have a question about being a little, because I used to be a little too, and I know a lot about it, and I'm here to help you, so just let me know. I send my love. Have a beautiful day, and here's a kiss. Did you get it?